part 2B of How Far is Too Far. The reason why I'm calling it part 2B is because I didn't really want to stop. I kind of didn't have a choice in the matter. There's a thin line of offense. There's a really, really thin line of how far we can take offensive natures, offensive words, offense in general. And the reason why I say that is because most people are easily offended. And I really think that it kind of depends for me on the situation. And I'm going to tell you why. Alright? I don't like being called chief. And I don't like being called nigger. Alright? Let's get that out the way right now. I think when it comes to racial diversity, no one likes being called their racial substitute. None of my Asian friends go around saying, "What's up, my chink?" Or "What's up, my Jap?" Or "What's up, my Korean?" "What's up, my Laotian?" They don't do that. No. Whites don't go around saying, "What's up, cracker?" and "What's up, honky?" They don't do that. But for some reason, we black people still haven't figured out how to greet each other without going, "What's up, my nigga?" I don't like that word. It's caused me a lot of pain and grief. Just like I don't like the word chief. Those are the two words that I can't stand to be called. Now, if it's in a movie and it's to teach the world a lesson, I'll grin and bear it for the sake of the movie, you know. I'll have to pretend that it doesn't anger me as much as it will. And more than likely, before I shoot the scene, we'll have a discussion about that shit because, you know, playing a racist is harder on the actors than you think. Now, a lot of actors will go back into their trailer and cry for some of the shit that they have to say on screen. A lot of us will do that. Now, I don't ever want to ever play a racist because me being mixed, I really don't have the right to be a racist. That doesn't change the fact that some mixed people are racist. And I make a lot of racist videos for that very reason. But how far is too far? How is racist comedy from 1982 now so bad that you don't want to give the comedians that got their fame and fortune from way back in there that shit? Which sadly, if I may say, a lot of the comedy that is racistly based were written by people who were not of color. But it could be told by a person of color because it would be socially and politically correct. So if you got a white man writing for a black man, and every third word the white man white is the word nigger, and the black guy's delivering it because they're salt and pepper and the shit out of this thing, and they're making money because the writers get paid for what the comedians say, unless the comedian writes his own shit, you know, then it's a horse of another color. And some comedians have learned, you know, if I write my own shit, I get more money versus I have a writer who write it for me because I have a great fucking delivery, you know. It's a whole it's a system. But when you look from the year 2000 to the present day, in the days before Facebook and YouTube and all that, and they just had chat rooms and chat room crimes with people molesting kids or getting kids to leave and meet them, and then once video cameras became part of the computers, and once you could like video chat and talk to people, you had the increase, because whatever increased technology brings for us that is good, there's an equal amount of increase of technology that is bad. Everybody has a cell phone. Damn near everybody anyway. If you don't have a cell phone, you're probably too young and you don't pay your own bill, and your parent just doesn't think that you should have one. But everybody and their mama, by the time they hit high school, has a cell phone. I didn't have a cell phone in high school. Back when I was in high school, everybody had a pager except for me. No, everybody I knew had a pager. Beep, 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 beep. You know, should be going off in class. Whose pager's going off? Oh, it's my mom. Don't she know you in school? Yeah, she knows. I think she forgot for a second, though. Yeah, it happens. So back when I was in high school, everybody had a pager. And Now everybody and their mama got cell phones. I guess by the time I have children, they'll probably have those things implanted in their thumbs and their pinky. Like, yeah, let's do that. All right, cool. I don't know how the hell they would be able to do texting, but they'll be able to communicate. But I don't know how they'll be able to do texting. But it will become the norm instead of it being standard. It'd be just like Mass Effect, where you have implants so that you can like talk without having to go find a cell phone. And I guess everybody would have an open line. You'd probably be able to shut it off if you want to do like adult things. But in the Facebook boom, like that mid spot between now and when people started getting fired for wearing black dresses and dancing on tables, many of women have lost their jobs just because their bosses was probably harassing them and couldn't have sex with them, but they caught the women on Facebook doing like not that twerk dance, but that one where they do the thing with the legs doing this. I don't know what the fuck this shit's called. I can't do it. I'm not a woman. But women were doing that, and they were posting it on Facebook. And a lot of people were saying that was sexually disrespectful, and these women would lose their jobs. Men would lose their jobs for just drinking too goddamn much and posting it on Facebook. And I said to myself right then and there, who the hell is this boss who does not have a life to decide, I'm going to look at your Facebook post and find some kind of way to fire you because you don't represent the company in a correct light? Now, in my off time, regardless of who I work for, in my off time, it's my off time. It does not affect my ability to do my job. But have we all become so anal retentive that we can't post selfies of us looking cool? We can't post selfies of us gangstered out. Well, let me drop it to you like this. If I lived in Miami and I could find The Rock without being arrested for stalking, and I say, hey Rock, let's take a selfie, and we got our hands around each other's shoulders, which means I gotta jump. He's like 6'6", I'm like 5'3", so I gotta like jump up to put my arm around him. He's not gonna take a selfie with me every freaking day. And just imagine if it was Shaquille. Because we know he's like 7'2", 7'1", somewhere in there. The only way I'd be able to take a selfie with my arm around him is I literally would have to climb up on one of his legs to do that. But we can't take selfies that can't affect our job now. Anything we take, anything we post, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it has to be professional. Why? Are you that afraid that it's going to do company damage? There's good press and there's bad press. Now, if I know, let's like, for the sake of argument, because this is not going to happen anytime soon, let's say tomorrow, my career takes off in whatever acting capacity it takes off, and everybody wants to follow me. Yeah, I would have to change up my act a little bit. I would change it up to where it's more classy than trashy, but I would let everybody know why I'm doing it. I wouldn't hide it, because I don't hide anything from my YouTube audience now. I give you 99.9. You might not get the whole 1,000, but you'll get enough to know this or that. And my employees would have to understand, look, you own my paycheck, but you don't own me. And if you don't pay me for what you owe and you breach a contract, it's going to cost you twice as much as you firing me for me putting my arms around girls. Alright? Now let's say I got an image to uphold. My character is living the alternative lifestyle. And as long as I'm contracted to you, I'm not allowed to put my hands around girls because I'm supposed to be in character 24 hours a day until my contract is up. It's going to be a sorry day for me. Because I can do that, and this is how. I just keep my ass at home. Unless there's a movie premiere or a show premiere, I just keep my ass at home. But see, here's a catch-22 on that. A lot of the red carpet people who have their mics, hi, how are you doing? I'm Carmen De Laurentiis. Or I'm, I forgot the other girl, but she's hot. Or my other two favorites, I'm Devon Norval. Or I'm Katie Couric. Or I'm Ann Curry. These are very friendly women, and if you haven't watched any of their videos, a lot of them are touchy-feely. But you're going to tell me I'm not allowed to put my arms around them, but they're allowed to put their arms around me. So I'm going to get fired if I put my arms back around them, because I'm not going to resist a hug from a beautiful woman. I'm sorry. Whether my character is living the alternative lifestyle or not, if Aaron Curry or whoever the hell else I just named decides they want to come by and give me a hug and an interview, hey, it's my job. It's what actors do. Nothing in my contract should ever say I don't have the right to live my life once I leave the studio. But this is how companies work. Not mostly entertainment, because entertainment likes controversy. Because controversy builds cash. That's a quote from Vince McMahon, and it's true. Controversy builds cash. For most circumstances, though, controversy can also get you fired. Now, I understand the no drug policy, no alcohol policy. I understand the 3 strikes and you're out policy. I get that. I respect that. I understand that, and I would never break those things. But if my character has to be like non-contact with women whatsoever, I'm sorry, I'm not into dudes, man. That's not gonna work for me. I'm not gonna have every chance I get an interview. It's not always gonna be like, here's Ryan Seacrest. He's gonna be your interviewer because your contract does not allow you to be interviewed by chicks because you're in character 24 hours a day. Slavery's over. And we as employees should not be in danger of employment because of a post of me like this, or me like this, or me like this, or me most importantly with this middle finger sticking up. I shouldn't be in detriment of losing my job for my private life. So again, as I close this out, and I want you guys to sleep on it, whether you are an employee or an employer or just some random young person who stumbled into this video, I want you to think about it. How far is too far? Think about that. I'm James William Sheen, Coffee Habit number 2. Be seeing you.